All right, it's a nice 80-degree day in November out on Perdido Key in Florida. We got some lovely weather, able to get out and do some yard work. Today we've got a small thing, one deck dungeon. Okay, it's all well and good to play stuff online and everything like that, but this is I got this off of online store. You're basically, this is play by yourself or play with three other people. Well, two other people. I suppose you could modify it to actually play with more than that. There is an expansion to this, which of course is mentioned in the Adventurer's Guide. But yeah, you get very small, as you can see. You get your player guide. You get a turn reference card. You've got your 5 different types of classes. You got Paladin, Archer, Rogue, Warrior, and your Mage. I guess where's the damn Thief and the Cleric? Anyway, but then you can. This is to keep track, because you can play, of course, multiple times. This is keep track of your character during the campaign version or whatever. You get some, life tokens and things like that, and your multicolored die, and basically what is your threat decks and your your adventure sites. So there's not very many in here, and then you've got some leveling up cards. So yeah, obviously ripe for, you've got five adventures or dungeons, and it's obviously ripe for expansion. So it's not bad. But so anyway, basically this is a game that by the way, the dice are pink for agility, yellow for strength, blue for magic, and black are heroic dice. Okay, so you got 44 encounter cards, 5 dungeon boss, and some skill cards, some a stair card which goes at the bottom of the dungeon deck. And basically, when the threat comes up, you've got to roll dice and match the dice to what's on the threat. So, and normally you've got to match the dice when you roll them, they have to match up to, the number on the threat card. So you can change in to get heroic dice, which are going to act as any kind of color. And you're going door to door in the dungeon, basically. How typical, right? Put down 4 doors and you turn them over. You enter the room. A timer is going. When the cards are stacked up, basically, you remove when it requires some time. You take cards off the deck, so you're getting closer to the stairs, which are at the bottom of the deck. So, I think that makes kind of sense, but. Each threat could be a peril or a combat, monster or a trap, for lack of a better word. Each encounter has some sort of basically you can gain potions, you can gain experience, you can gain all sorts of things to level up your character, which is, claim loot, like I said. You can gain potions, gain skills, gain experience. Basically, what it boils down to is if you don't cover up all the things on the threat, you take hits, you take damage and things like that. So, it's definitely seems like it's worth it to have more characters because they're rolling more die and things like that. So, anyway, like I said, you can go down, descending into the next, dungeon and things like that, or next level of the dungeon. And then, of course, you have to have a boss fight. When you get to the third floor, you flip over the dungeon card, and it's time to fight the boss, which, as you can see, takes quite a bit of dice and high rolls to survive, So, and you go into a campaign mode, and you can, like I said, you can level up your character. You have 1 extra health. You start each game with only 1 boss. And 4-player changes requires 2 sets of 1-deck dungeon. Like I said, with there is an expansion which is mentioned in the rulebook itself, Forest of Shadows, which adds some, other peril cards, and ends up with missile weapons and poison and things like that, which I don't think I got a hold of that, but, that'd definitely be, an expansion to this game. I think, like I said, it's definitely ripe for expansion. So it'd be nice to have more dungeons and stuff, but for 1-player game, 2-player game, possibly up to 4 players, it's very simple and probably would take about 30 minutes out of your day. So let me know what you think. Hit like and subscribe. Let me know if you've had any experience. I've played it a couple of times. They were very short because I'm an idiot, half the time. So, and luck is definitely involved in this game. So, anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for some more Perdido Key games.